How's she going right there, eh? It's Denis here from Denis Outdoors. Heading back up to the woodlot. This will probably be the last time here in a little bit. 'Cause I think the road is going to start to get too soft. Right across over there, that's where my gate is. In that little opening. So I have to take a kind of a off ramp, come off the highway, and then this is kind of an off ramp onto the service road, like I was saying one other time. But actually, the Skidoo Club uses this, or parts of this service road, as their trail. So that's actually the Skidoo Trail right there. You can see the little signs. And this heads up to the service road and to that tunnel. Anyhow, the road's good and hard right now, good and frozen. So like I said, that's why I'm in here now. Probably get one more load, like I said. And since it's snowing, it probably won't warm up too much today. Yesterday it warmed up to probably 3 or 4 degrees. The road was still pretty good. I had a pretty good load. I probably had almost a cord yesterday. Anyhow, I'll turn you back on here in a bit. Coming up to the tunnel here. Over that way towards the power line, there's another road. It actually goes to the other gentleman that owns a part of land on the lake, Chris. His house is actually there, so it's kind of convenient for him. He's got a trail right from the back of his house, and he can go right to his camp on the lake right from his house. I was saying the other day, right there where that no trespassing sign is, there's a road going in there. That's where my sister and brother-in-law are going to purchase property. So it's a pretty good wide. It's probably 100 feet up the road, the sideline. And then it's quite a ways down this way here too. Like I was saying the other day, it's fairly not bad size wood in there. I don't want to drive off my tracks, but I just want to see where the sideline is, the other sideline. So here in New Brunswick, those yellow discs mean, okay, so it's right, I think it's right there, there's some flagging. I think that's the sideline. Yeah. So here in New Brunswick, red and yellow discs on your property. So yellow discs mean hunting with permission from the landowner only. Red discs are no hunting, period. So if it's yellow, I guess that's why there's a number or code on there that you have to contact DNR, Department of Natural Resources, contact the landowner and get permission to hunt on that property. So that's even if you want to hunt on your own property, you have to have it either no discs or yellow discs. If you have red discs, you're not allowed to hunt on it only. And I believe blue means no trespassing and no all-terrain vehicles, period. here with the four-wheeler. Anyhow, there's my gate. I'll pause this for now, and might turn you on when I get to the area to start cutting. See ya. Back on the trail. Going to be turning right here shortly to that spot where I'm cutting. That's where I'm throwing all the softwood that I've been saving, and obviously piling it there in one spot. Like I mentioned before, that's what I'm going to use for my corduroy road to continue it through the swamp. So you can tell here, this is what I've been trying to do, is work my way back this way from that intersection spot. It's pretty thick in here. There's some pretty good size hardwood. So any softwood like that garbage there, I would cut that, limit, and then throw it on the top of the trailer. And then that's what I would use like for that corduroy road, so that I'm not wasting that wood. It's just going to get buried under about 2 or 3 feet of dirt. I'm trying to concentrate here so I don't get stuck. Anyhow, like I was saying, all of this here is going to get ripped out, help widen the road. Like I was saying, this road is kind of a secondary road. We don't use this very much. That abandoned logging trail that I was working on, like I was saying, I may never drive my truck in there. If I do, it's not like I'm worried about scratching the paint on this vehicle. If anybody knows me, not that I abuse this vehicle, but this truck is usually filled with either bear bait or fryer grease for bear bait, chicken food for my chickens, food plot seeds, bags of food plot stuff, all my tools, chainsaws, all that kind of stuff to get up here in the woodlot. If I ever get stuck, come along, chain falls, all that kind of junk. Anyhow, I'm not worried about scratching my truck. Anyhow, I'll hit the spot. I think today I'm gonna pull some of this hardwood out of there, and it's actually working out pretty good because of the crust on the road, or even in the woods. What I've been doing is cutting in pretty good size lengths and dragging the wood out instead of carrying it in stove length. So it's working out pretty good that way. So that cleared out pretty good, actually. You can see that swamp or creek area really good. A few trees got to get cut down on the right hand side there, but like I said, I'm not sure the placement of this stand yet, but I like how that turned out. It was hard to believe that it looked like that and you couldn't see through it at all, and now you can see all the way down there. Anyhow, I'm gonna pause you for now and get the chainsaw fired up and start cutting some more wood. See you in a bit. Yeah, I just thought I'd turn you back on here. I think I probably cut 4 or 5 trees down over there. So I cut them whatever, 6, 7, 8 foot lengths or whatever I think at the time. And since we got some crust right now, I just used the pulp hook right there. Try to pull them out the butt end first, and they slide. They slide actually pretty good. Instead of cutting it stove length way out there and trying to carry them back, and I thought maybe if I had a sled or something that may work, but anyhow, that seems to work out all right. The odd branch there, I'll just trim that before I chop them all up. Probably got another, I don't know, I might cut all the small junky stuff out of there right now. Like I said, I'd rather do it now while I got the trailer right here and the conditions are good, before I have trees planted in there. So yeah, I'll pause this here again and I'll turn it back on when that's all done. So like I said, I figured I cut probably 4 or 5 trees down. I worked it out. It's probably almost 20 trees. If I cut 20 trees down or so, all about, you know, 6 to 8 inches in diameter. That's about a cord. So right now a cord's running anywhere from $250 to $265 a cord right now, delivered Canadian. You know, so I figure every time I come out, I usually get about a cord, and I'm doing some maintenance, I guess, on my property as well. So kind of do it both ways, I guess. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is just junky stuff that is on the side of the road that is encroaching the top of the road, blocking in the canopy, trying to reach for sunlight. You know, since it's nice and crusty on my way out, I may take an opportunity and go in a little ways and cut the odd tree and pull it out, just like I've been doing with the pulp hook. But we'll see how we make out. This may be enough here, and on my way out, like I was showing on the way in, at the end of this road, or at the starting of this road, there's quite a bit encroachment happening right there, so I think I'll concentrate on that. Anyhow, this is kind of dragging on here. I don't want to keep going on. I'll pause this and start it again on my way out. Okay, I'm back. Pretty well done for the day. That's not too bad. It's probably a little over a cord, or about a cord, I guess. I didn't get as far up the road as I thought, but anyhow, I got a fair amount of wood cleared and widened the road out. Not too bad. Anyhow, I don't know what time it is, but the road is starting to get a little soft, so I don't want to put too much on. And then I don't get out of here, so that would really suck. I probably have another about another 100 meters or so, and there's actually a lot more wood over there at that end, at the intersection up there. But anyhow, if it does cool down in a couple of weeks, maybe I'll get back up here, finish that off. Anyhow, if you think of it, like, share, subscribe, comment. That's the end there, eh? Thanks for watching. Bye.